If you think about bringing generative AI to your organization, in particular for customer support and customer service, what are the measures of success you have in mind? A report by Microsoft suggests that both Microsoft and their customers care about response rates, days to closure, days to solution, number of chat and cases managed, handle time, and the need for agents to get assistance from peers. Is there something missing here? When I read this report, and actually I attended a session by Microsoft this week about using GenAI for customer service, what struck me as missing is there's nothing about mention about quality of service, customer satisfaction. Are customers happier or less happier after having gone through this experience? Are they going to recommend our products? Are they going to recommend our services? And this is not a Microsoft thing. Probably many of the organizations using GenAI for customer services are thinking about these numbers. And a clear example of this is Klarna. Klarna in 2024 published that using GenAI, they have managed to serve with GenAI the equivalent of work that 700 full-time agents would have done. And when they reported these amazing achievements, they were focusing on, again, the number of conversations, 2.3 million, which was the equivalent of 2/3 of the customer service chats in 1 month. The drop of number of repeating queries, resolution time dropping. So it felt like a success story in the surface. However, a year later, in May 2025, the CEO of Klarna was already stating that although they have groundbreaking results, they were going back to recruit humans for customer service. And this was because they have realized that customer satisfaction was going down. AI solved the easy stuff, but they still needed experts to handle the things that really matter. As he mentioned, the CEO of the company, in a world of automation, nothing is more valuable than truly great human interaction. They care about humans at the end of the day, using the service, wanting to have the support, care about empathy, expertise, and having real conversations, telling what's going on. And they actually recognize themselves that when they embrace AI, they were focusing on cost and efficiency, and they missed and underestimated the trade-off. Customers were increasingly frustrated over impersonal interactions and limited access to human help. And that is something that they have learned in a year, and yet could have been avoided if we have gone through a more systemic approach to decide what a good solution for a problem should look like, both from a business perspective and from a user perspective. And that's the type of thing that when we do human-centered design and we validate solutions before we build them using design sprint and a workflow sprint, we can get to avoid. So if you are willing to bring AI into your organization, yes, by all means, let's do it. But let's understand the problem that we are trying to solve and let's validate the solutions low risk before they become a bigger problem than it did for Klarna. If you have an interest in bringing AI to your organization and you want to make sure that you don't commit the same kind of mistake, contact me and we can see how we can go through what really matters to your business, to your users, and how to validate solutions that really will work for both before we go into building them.